What's up, gang? Hey man, in this video I am going to break down female psychology very deep for you guys. It's gonna be a long video, but make sure you watch it to the end because I got a ton of gold nuggets. Also, if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, if you like the video, make sure you hit that like button. And I'm also gonna mention a new community called CLG, a new community that I'm rolling out. With that being said, let's jump into the video. All right, so I am gonna get straight to it because I got 3 comments to read. So these comments are people leaving comments underneath my YouTube videos that I've been making on the channel. I am starting to get a lot more comments. I am starting to get a lot more emails. It is tough for me to get back to all the emails just because I'm getting so many in. So I'm gonna read these comments. I'm gonna break some things down, and then I'm also gonna talk about the community that I'm about to start. But yeah, let's get into this first comment, man. So it says, I hope you realize that you're talking only about a small percentage of women. If you deal with trash women, it means you're dumpster diving, brother. So I don't know if this is a girl or a guy. I really don't care, because at the end of the day, you know, people that have been watching my channel, we've been dealing with this type of criticism since the beginning of the time. I've been teaching guys this style for a very long time, and I still, even from guys, I still get a lot of pushback. All that tells me is that this guy is gonna continue to do what he wants to do, and he's gonna continue to get the results that he gets. If he's happy with his results, he wouldn't be on my channel even watching what I had to say in the first place. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, dudes that's happy with their life, happy with the women that's in their life, they not looking at dating channel advice, right? It's like a millionaire going to YouTube and watching you know, other guys talk about how to make money, or a billionaire going to YouTube watching about guys talking about this is how you make money one-on-one. Why would a fucking billionaire want to watch that show? You get what I'm trying to say? Like, why would Elon Musk go to a YouTube video talking about how to become a millionaire if he already a fucking billionaire? So anytime I hear guys talking about some, you know, it's a small percentage of women that are like this and blah blah blah, and not all women respond to a guy not caring so much about them, you will be surprised. Like I told you, I got a little friend from Israel. He's a lover boy. If you compare his girls to my girls, there is a dramatic difference, like day and night difference, right? His girls are druggies, kind of raggedy. He slept with a chick that was homeless, busted, super skinny, like damn near crack whores. You know what I mean? Like, the dude like telling me that his penis is burning from hooking up with a chick, and he done been to the doctor twice, and they still can't tell him what's fucking wrong with it. You get what I'm trying to say? So if you think the over caring lover boy type method works, keep doing your thing, brother. You know what I mean? I've witnessed it firsthand. I have a friend that won't listen to me, that's gonna move to the beat. He gonna do what he gonna do, right? He gonna be the lover boy to the day he die. Even though every time he see one of my chicks and he look at one of his chicks, one of my chicks is worth like 30 of his chicks, and none of his chicks stay in rotation. You get what I'm trying to say? Meanwhile, I be having rotation chicks for years, not taking them serious, situationship type. You get what I'm trying to say? So do what you gonna do, right? Don't come to my channel telling me that, you know, the type of girls that you gonna get and blah blah blah, because I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm not a liar, bro. You do have some truth to what you're saying, but this is the truth to what you're saying. My content works on every type of girl. So if you chase a certain type of chick, whether you want to call it dumpster diving or whatever the case is, yes, my content will work on them too. But me, all my girls are very similar. Every one of my girls is college educated, bachelor's degree, you know what I mean? I got a few of them that masters. They got a master's degree. I'm messing with a nurse. You know what I mean? Like a traveling type nurse. Yes, I have hooked up with some strippers from the strip club. Ain't give them a dime. Yes, yeah, I have done that. I've hooked up with strippers that I've met at a strip club. Didn't pay for a dance, nothing like that. Took them home, tore their asses up. So at the end of the day, yes, my style works on every type of girl. I know this firsthand. I've seen this firsthand. It even works when the guys that I'm kicking it with are more attractive to me. So you gotta understand, see, me, I like challenges. So a lot of my friends, like a lot of my good friends, are actually more attractive than me. And the reason that I know this is because the initial response that they get from women is a lot higher than the initial response that I get from women. Like, you know what I mean? I have friends that I go kick it with where girls is damn near wrecking their car just to talk to them, just to say hi to them. You feel me? For the guys that's been watching my stories, you know the South African dude from MMA, the girl damn near stopped her car just to hit on him. You know the 6'3" friend that I got? Girls is damn near breaking their neck every time he go out just to talk to the guy. You know what I mean? You know my other friend, 5 million subscribers on YouTube. Girls show him crazy high interest. You get what I'm trying to say? But when it comes for chick, and they see how I'm performing, and they see the chicks that I got in my rotation, and they see how those girls treat me, they even be shocked. Because it's easy, and I teach them everything, right? I'm not the type of guy that's gonna hold back and da-da-da and blah blah blah. It's easy to listen to what I gotta say, but it's hard to really become that when you faced in the fire, when that bad bitch is right in front of you. For example, I just experienced that. I was at a dinner. My boys invited me out to a big dinner. It was we went to one of those all-you-can-eat steak houses. You know what I mean? We do that a lot. And my boy, 5 million YouTube subscribers, whatever the case is. So it was only one chick there that was bad, right? And when I say bad, she was bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like this the type of chick. She got a TikTok, and she says she get millions of views on TikTok. And I'm like, all right, show me your top video. I see her top video. She not even talking in the fucking video, bro. She like listening to music type shit, or like fucking doing a voiceover with somebody else's voice, and this motherfucker getting like fucking 13 million views. So that's how cute this bitch is that we dealing with, right? So she at the dinner table, right? My boys that I'm out there with, they're more attractive than I always hang out with guys that's more attractive to me. I'm just gonna call it what it is. I like the challenge, because I know at the end of the day, I get women off of how I act. I ain't no ugly motherfucker, but I also know that I can compete with the more attractive guy because I don't give a fuck about the chick. You get what I'm trying to say? I give her the traits that she says that she doesn't like, but she can't resist. You get what I'm trying to say? And all I do is just turn my motherfucking care down. Now, it happened for me naturally when I got my heart broke. And I got away from it, my results shot down. I got back to it, my results shot back up. I am a logical mathematic guy, right? Like when it comes to class and school, I was really good at math. I was taking like college level math classes when I was like in the sophomore year in high school type shit. So this is how my shit works. I don't give a fuck what women say. All I care is about what they respond to, right? So for you, guy or girl, whoever fucking saying this shit, dumpster diving, blah blah blah, yada yada yada, whatever, all I know is the chicks that I want, my shit work on them. So the chicks, and you gotta understand, I tend to go for my type is more of the quiet, naturally submissive, cute, petite girl with a big booty. Now back in the day, and my taste have changed, right? Back in the day, I was cool with a big old booty and a little extra weight. Like, I was cool with a thick chick. Like a chick, she had a big old booty, but she had a little bit of stomach. You know what I mean? She had a little weight that came with it, but she had that big old fat ass. I was cool with that back in the day. Now I like slender, petite with a big, juicy booty. To me, that's more of a better sexual experience. I done fucked every type of girl. I done fucked the big booty bitch. I done fucked the bitches with big titties. I done had every damn thing. I done fucked every race. Indian, college educated, 2 parents, virgins. I done had it all. The shit that I'm telling you work on every type of girl, so you just gotta pick what your type is. Now, if you want to go dumpster diving, okay, you can, if that's who you are, because a lot of people, see, another thing about this comment, a lot of people naturally treat the girls that they don't care about with less care, because it's a natural thing that they do. So like with this guy, he probably see the dumpster type of girls that he has hooked up with. I don't hook up with trash, because it's not my type. Like I've turned down more pussy than I've actually fucked on. And a lot of people don't believe that shit. But niggas that rock with me, they see it. They be like, bro, right, bro, she all over you, bro. I'm like, man, I don't want that shit. They have seen me like cut bitches off. Like for real, like just today I was at Chipotle. I'm leaving Chipotle. Big fat black chick pulls up next to me as I'm getting in my car. She's like, oh, you look so good today. You look so nice today. I said, thank you. Got in my car, drove the fuck off. Motherfucker, I'm not going, bro. Like, I'm not a pussy monster. I'm not a pussy fiend. You get what I'm trying to say? But guys like this, what happens is they go for dumpster. I go out with these type of guys, right? they'll go for a trashy chick and they'll naturally give less of a fuck about her. And then they'll pull her and they be like, see man, your shit only work for the ugly bitches. No nigga, it's just for the ugly bitches. You naturally don't give a fuck. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, when it's an ugly ass bitch that you know ugly, that you just fucking just cause it's a slow Tuesday, you just trying to get a nut, you naturally treat this bitch like a little sister. You naturally treat this bitch like a second class citizen. You naturally treat this bitch like you don't give a fuck about her. Bitches can't resist a nigga that don't give a fuck about her. So going back to this fucking dinner, right? It's only one bad bitch at the table. She knows she bad as fuck. She flirting with my homeboy with 5 million subscribers. He look better than me. I'm talking about this nigga can't do no wrong. She laughing at all this nigga jokes. She all up in his ear. She's sitting between me and him. It's one seat between me and my homeboy. She's sitting right there. You feel me? Everything I say to the bitch ignore me. Like, she looking at me like I'm a motherfucking second class citizen. So I shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? I'm just fucking eating dinner, talking to my other boy across the table, whatever the case is, right? And then she starts saying dumb shit, right? Because she's a hot chick. She usually can get away with saying dumb ass shit. The chick is hot as fuck. You get what I'm trying to say? Nice perky titties, big old juicy ass, white girl, TikTok fucking star just for doing nothing but looking fucking cute. You feel me? This the type of chick that's flirting with my 5 million subscriber homeboy, right? So we at the dinner. She used to having her way with any motherfucking guy. She over here talking about how she gets on yachts for free, how, you know, this one guy, you know, helped her fucking do her house for free. Like, all these simp ass niggas is always for this bitch, right? So, but she started saying dumb shit, right? Me being me, treating this bitch like a second class citizen, like I always do every motherfucking bitch. Now, I'm not overbearing. I'm not like a Myron motherfucker. I'm really just cool, calm, collected, 80-20 type nigga. Meaning I let the bitch talk 80% of the time, I talk 20% of the time. For the most part, most people will think I'm quiet or whatever the case, to myself type shit. But when it comes to bitches saying stupid shit, I'm not gonna check them like Myron, because even checking a bitch hard is too much care. But I am gonna talk a little shit. You get what I'm trying to say? Because I'm not looking at the conversation as if I'm trying to get the bitch. I'm looking at the conversation as like, bitch, you really a second class citizen for real. Like, you know what I mean? Like you think that you on our level. You think you can compete with men. You think that you're actually better than us. That's how, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's how girls treat men. Girls treat men as if they are second class, as if the man is a second class citizen in today's world. That's why everything's so fucked up. But they only respond to the men that treat them like a second class citizen. So, mind you, this bitch ignoring me the whole night, all this bullshit, but then she started saying dumb shit. She talking about some, yeah, my friend, he owns a yacht, and, you know, I hate the yacht owners that try to invite me on, and it's only girls. Like, she's like, those guys are so fucking insecure, and blah, 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 and yada, 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 and this, and she's just talking shit. And then she's just like, but my friend, he does guys and girls, and da-da-da. So I say, so shit, what's a good ratio? Let's say you own the yacht, right? I say, because the difference between you and us guys, we gotta own the motherfucking yacht. You get on the yacht for free just because you a bad bitch. Like, you feel me? So I say, so what's a good ratio for you? You know, the girl said, she said, oh, a good ratio is 50-50. And there was one other girl at the table, but she was fat, so she wasn't as hot. And then the other girl across the table said 50-50. I said, man, that's cap. She said, what do you mean that's cap? It should be 50-50. 50% men, 50% girl. I said, no, hell nah. I said it should be like 4-1 or some shit like that, or it should be 5-1 type shit. She's like, see, that's insecure. I said, you can call it what you want to call it. If I own a yacht, it's my rules. She couldn't say shit about that shit. So then she go back talking to my homeboy and shit like that. She also said some other dumbass shit at the motherfucking table, right? I forgot what the fuck she said. She said something that was dumb as fuck, and I called her out on that shit too. Like, you know what I mean? So, oh yeah, she was talking about her little sister. She was like, my fucking sister, she's such a fucking brat. Like, she needs to listen to me. She doesn't understand hierarchies. She doesn't understand hierarchies and shit. She needs to listen to me. And I was like, ain't that your sister? Like, what you mean? She's like, I'm 28, she's 22. She should listen to everything I say. I say, not if y'all equals. She's like, well, I'm not her equal. I pay the bills, you know what I mean? Like our mom is super strict, so she moved in with me, and she doesn't listen to shit I gotta say. She doesn't pay no rent. She doesn't do shit. And I'm just like, oh, I say, yeah. I say, you right about that. I say, but isn't it crazy that a man would do that for a woman, and she'll think that she the equal? And then she's just like, what do you mean? I mean, like, I know dudes that pay girls bills, do this, do all of this shit like that, and the girls still treat them as if they the equal. And then she looked at me like, yeah, but that's different. I said, how? I said, tell me how that's different. She's like, and then she tried to switch the fucking conversation and then go back to talk to my homeboy and shit like that. So I'm already setting the precedent with this bitch. You're not my equal, bitch. Like you get what I'm trying to say? Like, not in a malicious way, not in a this and this, but I'm checking this bitch on dumb shit she's saying, right? Fast forward, she says after the dinner, she said, everybody, we're going to my house after. We're going to my house after. And me and my boys looking, I'm like, I don't know if we want to go to your house. She's like, no, everybody's coming to my house. I was like, nah, we finna get some dessert or some shit, because there's a steakhouse. I was like, we need something sweet, and we don't want to get the dessert here. So then my boy was like, so my boy was like, yeah, bro, we finna get dessert type shit. And then she's just like, okay, we can get dessert. But then after dessert, we're going to my house. We all going to my house. We're going to play games. We're going to do board games, all this shit. So he's like, all right, we'll think about it. We get dessert. Tell me how we get to the dessert spot. Now, let me tell you about this bitch, first of all. Let me tell you. So she flirting with my homeboy, the one with 5 million subscribers. She flirting with him the whole motherfucking night. But when it comes time to ride to the dessert place, because she Ubered there, she rode with the other homeboy that we brought. You feel me? So she didn't even ride with the nigga she flirted with. So I'm telling my boy, I'm pulling my boy to the side. I'm like, damn, nigga, you can clap this hoe if you really want to. He's like, nah, man, I don't think. I'm like, nigga, I said, you ain't see all them signs she flirting with you and shit? And he was like, nah, it's not like that. I'm like, nigga, she was flirting with you the whole night. And he was like, nah, it's not like that. I'm like, man, if you don't go back there and put that girl in your passenger seat and ride to the thing with her. And he was like, nah, it's not that. So she jumped in the passenger seat with our other homeboy. We came up there with 3 homeboys. She jumped in the passenger seat with my other homeboy to ride to the fucking place. So then I say, damn, nigga, I say, you done buttered the bitch up for her to jump in another nigga whip. And guess what the other nigga did? Tall, you feel me? All this shit. He a generous nigga. I knew he fucked up when he was opening the door for her, letting her get in. He was a gentleman ass nigga, getting her into the car, closing the door, all this bullshit. I say, damn, he done fucked it up. I say, this bitch done, she don't know much about you because you was quiet the whole fucking time at the dinner. She don't really know much about you. She decided to jump in your car. Now you treating her like a princess, like every other motherfucker treat her. You get what I'm trying to say? So, and then another thing too, at the dinner, she was bringing up text, like she was showing this other guy at the dinner. She was showing this text about this guy that was basically fucking with her, and she was like upset. She's like, what should I text him? What should I text him? Like, this dude fucking with her. She's like, send me a picture of your face. He'll send a picture of the fucking hallway, and she's like that, or he'll send a picture of a middle finger or some shit. And then she's like, that's not your face. They're like, so the dude she obsessing over, the dude she texting, ain't moving to the beat of his own drum, ain't doing what the fuck she want, this and this. She's like, turn the camera the other way. Like, she engaged texting a nigga that's basically treating her like shit, while the niggas that treat her like a princess, she don't want nothing to do with. I'm watching this shit firsthand. Then we get to the fucking ice cream spot, right? I get my ice cream, everybody get the ice cream. You know me, I like my ice cream with like whipped cream and shit. Tell me how the bitch don't talk to me for the whole dinner, but as soon as she see me with my ice cream, she tries to fucking grab the whipped cream and tries to put it on my face type shit. Like, tries to hit the whipped cream on my face, on my fucking ice cream type shit. I'm like, hey, bro, chill, bro. So now she's starting to open up to the nigga a little bit more. Now she like, oh, he not a bitch. You feel me? Like, damn, this nigga ain't no sucker ass, simp ass nigga. Like, you know what I mean? And then we go to the house, we play a little game. Some people call it Mafia, some people call it fucking Werewolf. I don't know what the fuck the game is. It's like, there's always like you close your eyes as a killer and shit like that, right? So it comes time to me to be the narrator. Everybody got to text, everybody got to text everybody to see what they is. She blowing me up on the text, talking about something. This is, I can't say her name. This is this. She was like, don't make me the mafia. Don't make me the mafia. Man, I made her the goddamn mafia. I made her the goddamn killer. And then after the game, she come to me. She's like, didn't I text you not to make me the mafia person? Why didn't you listen to me? And I was just like, I said, if you wouldn't have said nothing, I wouldn't have sent it. But since you told me what you don't want to be, that's what I sent it to you as. And she was like, that's messed up. That's messed up. Long story short, when we all getting kicked out of the goddamn spot, you got the gentleman guy who she jumped in the car with, which is the other friend, the quiet friend that we brought. He too gentleman for her. He opened the door, all kind of bullshit, right? Now we don't know how the story gonna play out. We don't know if any of us gonna get her coochie or nothing like that. All I'm saying is this how the shit played out. The gentleman guy opening the door and shit for her. You know what I mean? you can see her goddamn respect for the guy going down. You know what I mean? My homeboy, the YouTuber, 5 million subscribers, she was flirting with him all night. But something about, I don't know what the fuck changed with her situation with this guy. Maybe she one of them girls, if she feel like she got a nigga she don't like, that's how most fucking girls is. Something changed with that guy. But meanwhile, the nigga who teasing her, motherfucking putting her ass in check, fucking telling her that her fucking stories is like telling her that her facts and reality ain't all there. You know the hug that she gave me at the end of the night before she kicked us all out? Not kicked us out, but we decided to leave actually. Before we left her crib, she gave me a hug, cause you know I do hard hugs. That's just who I am. I like to. That's just, I'm naturally like that. I hug a bitch hard. This bitch moaned in my fucking ear. The bitch that looked at me is the less attractive out of all the guys there. She moaned in my motherfucking ear when she gave me a hug. Now, me knowing bitches, I know if I get that bitch alone, I'll fuck that bitch for real. I know, like, that's just me knowing chicks. I know if me and that bitch was alone, I'll put dick on that bitch for real. And I'm not trying to sit here and toot my own horn. I just know. Because it's a lot of times where a bitch don't find me initially attractive and they end up alone with me and my dick is in their throat. Like, you know what I mean? It's a lot of bitches, like, their initial attraction to me ain't there. But to me, that's just the beginning. Right? That's how come I can make this channel. When I'm making this channel, bro, I'm making this channel for the average guy. I'm making this channel for the average guy. This the type of shit that work for the average guy. Because the reason that I know this is because girls that are hot act like they act because they remember the guys that they're attracted to, how those guys acted. Let me repeat this. I'm going to tell you why the dating market is all fucked up. A girl will date a guy who's a narcissist, selfish, moves to the beat of his own drum, you know, ain't afraid to check her, you know, shit like that. Like he just look at her as like a little sister, right? And she will be obsessed over that guy. She don't know why. She don't know why. She be like, damn, he don't even got the biggest dick. He ain't the best looking. He ain't none of this shit. But I love this nigga. She don't know why. Her brain don't fucking wrap around it, right? So what she does is when it don't work out, because usually that guy don't want her, right? The only reason, 9 times out of 10, the reason that that guy act like that is because he got a lot of hoes or something going on, or he really just don't care for her too much like that. But she obsessed over this guy. So what the hot girls do is they adapt that personality. They adapt the personality of the guy that they're fucking obsessed with. That's exactly what they do. And you know, guys, we attracted to simps. So we attracted to girls that give us gifts, that love us, that care for us, that show high interest in us. As guys, that's what we like. So what the guys do? They adapt the fucking personality of a fucking simp bitch. So the guys become the shit that they like in a partner, which is soft-spoken, you know, gentleman-like, sweet, give gifts, do all this shit, because that's what you like in a girl. But the girl adapts the personality of what she likes in a guy. But she could never say, I like the guy who treats me like shit. She could never fucking say that. But you will get a guy that's not her fucking type when she get to know a nigga like me who gon' fucking challenge her, talk his little shit, whatever the fuck. I'm just gonna treat you like a little sister. And before you guys come in here and be like, bro, that's fucked up, you gonna try to fuck your sister? Shut the fuck up. It's an analogy. I'm talking about when you talking to a girl, you treat her like a second-class citizen. Obviously, you not fucking your sister, you dumb fuck. Like stop. I hate niggas that be trying to spin shit in the weirdest fucking ways. Motherfucker, I'm not like you, nigga. I'm not trying to fuck my sister, you dumb fuck. You know what I'm trying to say. Treat this bitch like a little sister. The only difference between her actually being your little sister and her being a girl is when there's lulls in the conversation, you gotta move things forward. That's the only difference. When you talking to her like a second fucking class citizen, because that's who the fuck she is. But when it's time for things to move forward, that's, you feel me? That's that shit you gotta add. It comes natural to me to move things forward because I really truly don't give a fuck about a bitch. I really don't give a fuck if she say no or not. But a lot of dudes do. You get what I'm trying to say? So the dudes are adapting feminine traits because of what they like in women. Because as dudes, I like a soft-spoken, quiet, like that's my type of bitch. A soft-spoken, quiet, submissive chick who follow my lead, who listen when I tell this bitch to do shit, who do shit for me, give me gifts, tip like shit. That's what I like. But girls like the opposite. And that's where a lot of men are getting fucked up. So the reason this bitch gave me a hug and this bitch moaned in my fucking ear, she's like, like, bitch, I want to fuck her right now. And then she changed out of her outfit. The bitch already had a nice ass dress on. She had the fucking perky titties showing, titty meat showing, and she had a big old fat ass with a G-string. You can see the G-string through the motherfucking dress. Bad bitch, right? And she's like, oh, it's so hot in here. I need to get comfortable, right? And then I'm like, all right, get comfortable. Stop bringing that shit up. Like I'm like, why you keep talking about it? Get comfortable. Like, and she's like, no, not right now. This dress is so cute. It's so cute. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Then she finally got comfortable. She's like, oh, I'm gonna get my pajamas. Bro, her pajamas was short shorts, belly showing, crop top, fucking, oh my God, hot as fuck. You feel me? So when this bitch hugging me in these pajamas, moaning in my ear, you already know everything in me wanted to just take this little bitch to the room and go to fucking work. You feel me? But this is the type of shit that I'm trying to get across in you guys' heads, especially these guys, this dumpster diving, blah, blah, blah. Nigga, if this shit only worked for dumpster diving, you think I would still be using it? Like, let's get this shit in perspective. I've paid thousands of dollars in courses. I'm talking about I've paid some dating coaches $1,200. I've paid some dating coaches $500 a month. I paid some good. I done paid all these motherfuckers all this goddamn money. You think that I was looking to learn the techniques that's gonna land me an average dumpster diver type bitch? Come on, bro. Like, really think, bro. Like, for real. You think I'm gonna be dumpster diving for a hoe? I paid all this goddamn money, did all this shit, fucking went to all these courses. Nigga, I was going to RSD events before them niggas was doing underground events and shit. That's how come I know all that shit don't work, bro. I was the nigga dropping brands on that shit. I'm the one who paid for the fucking Julian course, the fucking courses and all, just to know the more that I did that lover boy shit, the matter of fact, you really want to motherfucking know the truth? The more you do that stupid RSD over the top bullshit, the lower quality of bitches you fuck. Or even, matter of fact, I wasn't even fucking when I went through that stint. Nigga, I wasn't even fucking for real like that. Like, I went through that stint and I'm like, damn, nigga, I ain't getting no pussy. All this fucking action and no pussy. Nigga, I see why niggas gotta keep buying this nigga courses, because this shit sucks. Niggas ain't getting no results on this shit, because I can't go for no fucking dumpster type bitch. Like, I'm trying to tell you, my rotation is filled with bad ass bitches that are my fucking type. And a lot of them are college, fucking a lot of them got their bachelors. Some of them got their masters. One of them do like some eye doctor shit. She working on some eye doctor fucking shit. Some of them nurses. They cute, petite, fucking white girls 9 times out of 10. Or Spanish. You know what I mean? Few black. I fucked a lot of black, like not a lot, but I fucked the hot black girls. Like, you feel me? Usually if I fuck a black girl, I like natural hair. I hate that fucking lace front and the fucking weave. It ain't my shit. You feel me? So I usually, if I'm fucking a black girl, she got a nice ass body, nice ass. I was fucking a little model bitch, model little black chick. She was dark. She was probably the darkest bitch I fucked, but she had a banging ass fucking body, and she had good pussy. So yeah, I do fuck some black girls, but I fucked everything. I fucked black, white, Asian, fucking Indian, fucking every type of bitch that's cute, petite, that's my type with a juicy little ass. That's what I go for. So this nigga talking all this crazy shit about dumpster diving, but man, I'm gonna get to these last 2 comments and I'm gonna wrap this shit up. But that's what I be trying to tell you, bro. It's a lot of these niggas out here that's not really in the field for real, or if they are in the field, they going off of limited they going off of very limited life experience type shit, and they really believe like that the shit that I'm teaching can't work, and they don't want to give it a try because they really afraid, right? Because guys are getting it twisted. The shit that they like in girls, they try to become. And the girls, they getting it twisted. The shit that they like in guys, they try to become. Which is really a turn off for us. Like, I don't like a aggressive over the top type bitch. Like, I don't like a bitch that try to treat me like a second class citizen. Nah, bitch, you the second class citizen. There is no realm that you can outperform me, bitch. You're not my fucking equal. Like, stop it. You get what I'm trying to say? You are not my fucking equal. Alright, so then I got this next one. And then so this dude, shout out to Dramsey, I don't even know how to say his name, but y'all niggas see it on the screen. It says, I wish this wasn't true. I'm not a ladies' man in the slightest, but girls in my life who came back for more action are also girls I did make cry. Whenever I felt guilty and tried to be better, they pulled away and started being busy. That is so fucking true, bro. That shit just happened to me last night, actually. That shit just happened to me last night. My main chick called herself mad at me. And the reason that she was calling herself mad and whatever the case is, she act like she didn't want to give a nigga head and all this shit like that. She tried to withhold access to sex. And she finally, you know, she was trying to give excuses like, oh, I'm too tired, I'm too this, and blah, blah, blah. So then I said, hey man, at the end of the day, bro, you got very few jobs being with me, you feel me? I don't ask you to do a lot, but the shit that I do ask you is important. So I broke that shit down. She gave me the pussy, but she wanted to talk after the fact, right? What she want to talk about? She want to talk about me being monogamous, right? That's what the fuck she want to talk about. She want me to fucking be monogamous. That's what she want to talk about. That's always what she want to talk about. So basically I had to break this shit down to her. I said, you want to know why girls like monogamy? I said, you want to know why? I said, because I never agreed on monogamy with you, right? Never in my relationship did I say I agreed on monogamy. You agreed to be monogamous to me. But if you ever rewind my relationship, I've never agreed to be monogamous. She's like, yes, you did. You told me, you know, you told me several times in relationships that you cut off your girls, you cut off your hoes, you did this. And I'm like, at that time, I probably did. Because I did go through stints. I'm not going to lie to you guys. There were stints where I just wake up one day and I'd be like, man, you know what, man? Fuck all these hoes, bro. I'm going to try to be a one fucking woman guy. Whatever, you know what I mean? Like, my main chick, she do everything right. Fuck all. And I do that. And I just cut all my fucking rotation bitches off. I stopped responding to their text messages. I stopped, like, they started blowing me up. Like, I haven't heard from you in a week. Are you okay? They start coming to my house, knocking on my door and shit. Like, it get crazy. But I do go through stints where I just cut all of them bitches off. And I just don't fucking talk to none of them. And they all fucking get butt hurt and all this bullshit. But I just go through, like, a little weird little fucking settings like that every now and again. And every time I motherfucking do that, every time I do that, I start noticing my main chick acting different. So what I had to break down to her last night, I say, this is why girls want monogamy. I said, the reason that y'all want monogamy is because you guys want to control us and manipulate us. Because you know, if you are my only access to sexual pleasure and you know my sex drive, you know I can fuck 5 times a day if I really wanted to, you know what I mean? You know that if you become my only access to sex, you hold all the cards. You get where I'm coming from? Because you know you can get sex just by existing. If you're a cute girl, if you really need a dick, you can go outside for a fucking week and get dick. Like not even a week, a day, if you really needed it. You know that if we really needed pussy, you know that we gotta motherfucking work for this shit. So I say, really, monogamy was actually formed to keep the man in line. So I broke that shit down to her. I said, and she's like, that's not true. I just don't want you to bring me nothing. I don't want you to bring me nothing. I say, motherfucker, when have I ever brought you something? And second of all, I said, let's go worst case scenario. Let's say I do bring you something. Don't you think we'll get through that shit together? Like let's break this shit down. If I brought you the worst of the fucking worst thing that I could possibly bring you, sexually or whatever the case is, and you also gotta understand, I've done a lot of research on STDs. They are not as extreme as people think they are. So I'm not about to get into all the research that I've done on this channel, because whatever the case is, it's a lot of niggas that freak out about STDs and they aren't as extreme as the media make them seem. Let's just put it like that. You get what I'm trying to say? The one, especially if you're a guy. You feel me? If you're a guy and you getting fucked in your ass and somebody's coming inside of you, okay, that's a different story. You feel me? If you're homosexual, that's a different story. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if you're a straight guy and you're putting your dick in pussy, you will be surprised how low percentage chance to catch major STDs is. You will be surprised. You feel me? A lot of people don't say this. A lot of people that catch those strong diseases like HIV and shit like that, they do a lot of sharing needles type shit. It's a blood kind of thing. You feel me? or they do real rough sex where blood is coming and shit. You feel me? If you're a guy and you having heterosexual sex and you're not fucking dumpster bitches, you will be surprised how less common, how very low STDs is. And I get tested all the fucking time any fucking way. So, you feel me? I ain't had, the only, being 100% honest, a long time ago, the only STD I've ever had was chlamydia. But anybody that get a lot of pussy is gonna catch chlamydia at least once. And the way that I caught that shit was from a little 18-year-old bitch. That was back when I was in Minnesota. You feel me? Back in Minnesota, first date, girl gave me head, but she didn't want to fuck. Second date, which was like 2 days later, she came over, gave me head, didn't even give me a chance to put on the fucking condom, jumped on my dick. And it was an 18-year-old little chick. I was in my 20s then, but whatever. The 18-year-old chick jumped on my dick, just started riding it. Great sex, but then motherfucker caught chlamydia. Chlamydia, motherfucker, you take 2 pills, that shit out. That shit gone. You take 2 pills, wait 7 days, nothing there. You feel me? You test again, that shit don't even, you feel me? So at the end of the day, a lot of you niggas is so afraid about this shit. I done broke the science down to my girl, whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, what I came to tell her and what I was trying to tell her is like, you don't even know how not common that shit is. And if that was the case, you don't think that we could get through that shit together? And she looked at me and she said, she said, you can get me through anything. Okay, motherfucker. You know what I mean? And I said, other than that, other than the monogamy thing, is there anything else you want to address with me? And you know what she said? She said, well, she's like, you got a lot of pros. She's like, you're strong, you're driven, you always get what you want, you all of this shit, right? She said you got a lot of positive things going on for you. You know what I mean? She said you're sweet, you're kind, you did, and it's crazy because I'm not really that fucking sweet. Like I rarely ever get gifts, I rarely ever write letters, but what happens is when you do things very seldomly, when you do it, a girl will remember that for the rest of her life. You feel me? She was talking about I was sweet when I wrote her a love letter back when I was like fucking damn near 19 years old type shit. So a very long time ago, but she still remembers that shit. When you do shit seldomly for a chick, the shit that you do, it stick with her. You get what I'm trying to say? So a lot of you guys, you act like the way that you act is because that's what you like in a girl. As a guy, I love a girl that's a simp. But girls don't like guys that are simps. But they say shit like they do. So when this guy wrote this comment to me talking about something, I wish this wasn't true. Nigga, I wish it wasn't true. I would love to be the lover boy and still get results. But it's just not the case. Girls don't respond to that. The guys that they like move to the beat of their own drum. The guys that they like treat them like a fucking second-class citizen. If you start treating this bitch like your equal, she automatically loses respect for you. She know deep down inside she not your fucking equal. She know this shit. Come on, man. So yeah, man, that's exactly what happens. As soon as you start trying to show too much care for a bitch, that's when she gonna pull back. She knows she's not your fucking equal. And every now and again, you gonna get a chick that's honest with you, she gonna tell you, I don't like guys that treat me nice. I like guys that treat me like shit. Every blue moon, very rare would you get that, but some girls will actually tell you that they don't like guys that treat them on it, and they not dumpster diving it. It's these are hot chicks. These ain't no fucking, these are some bad bitches I'm talking about. You feel me? I'm trying to help the average guy get high quality pussy. I hang with guys that are way more attractive than me. For real. Like, I'm not joking. Like, fitness influencers, like motherfuckers that bitches like drool over. You know what I mean? Alright, then I got this last one. It says, this advice, this is a woman. She said, this advice is crazy. We women don't want toxic and emotionally abusive love in relationships. We want a nice guy who we are attracted to. Okay, so there's another chick lying. And I'm gonna tell you why she lying. Because and this is another thing too. I don't listen to chicks. I never take advice from chicks. I always tell guys, be careful who you getting your dating advice from. If you're getting it from a chick, you already lost. Do you know how many guys that have got dating advice from a chick and I run laps around them? I run laps around them niggas when it come to getting pussy. And these guys are more attractive. This is how I know she lying. The guys that I hang out with are more attractive to me. This has been this way since Minnesota. Remember that little blonde hair, blue eyed version that I was telling you about? That the one that on one of my previous videos where I said that she was a virgin. You know, she worked at the Mercedes-Benz dealership. She was the finance manager. The owner liked her. Jimmy Butler tried to take a picture with her, shit like that, right? I got my boy a job at that place, right? And I kind of got her a job there too, but it was really easy because she was hot. So basically, she came into the dealership. She was just out of college. She came in with her dad, and she was like, "I would love to work for a place like this." I was like, "Oh, bet." I got the owner. I was one of the top producers there. I got the owner. I said, "Hey, this chick, she wanted to see if she can get an intern here." He looked at her. He was like, "Oh hell, like she hot. She was a hot blonde. You know what I mean? Straight out of college." So he got her. You know, he set things up. And when I first was there, we was kind of talking to each other, but not really. You feel me? Like I got her a job there, but she was like kind of talking to me, but I wasn't really her type. You feel me? Because she don't even know what her fucking type was. She was a fucking virgin. She don't even know what she liked. You know what I mean? But then I got my guy a job at the place. This guy was like a Chris Harrier looking motherfucker. He was Asian, but he went to jail for robbing a bank. So he was an ex-con, like an ex-criminal, you know, con man type dude, fucking tatted up, had that jailhouse size, you know, like them niggas from out of jail be having like a certain level of size. This was my boy. Like, you feel me? Like, we used to fucking ride together, do all kind of shit. Now, he used to rob niggas, but every single time he used to try to do a robbery or some shit, he would do the robbery and then tell me about it afterwards. I'm like, bro, why didn't you hit me up before you did that? He said, because I know you would have talked me out of it. So that's the type of friendship that we had. And I got him a job because he was still doing street shit. And I was like, nigga, work at the Mercedes-Benz dealership and just get out of the street shit, nigga. You already been in jail for like 5-10 years for some street shit. Get out of the street. So he like an Asian dude, but he was like a hard motherfucker. You feel me? So, you know, as she gets to, this my boy. So he started working at the dealership. I got him a job at the dealership. So as she gets to knowing more about him, because she was asking me about him because she was attracted to him. So she was like, so tell me about your boy. Tell me about your boy. I was like, you know, he just got out of jail. He got this. This is a virgin chick. The more I told, you know, her his story, she liked him even more. So she was like, can you hook me up with him? I was like, yeah, for sure. So I go to my boy. I was like, hey, you know that chick, you know, that work at the finance. He said, oh, that little badass bitch. I was like, yeah. It's like, I said, she wants you. And he was like, damn, for real? I was like, yeah. I was like, I was trying to get at her, but hey, she choosing, nigga. So I said, here her number, y'all set something up. So he tried to set something up with her. He went on a date with her. He came back to the dealership. He's like, yeah, man, I took her out to the date, man. He was like, but I ain't know like she was like a virgin and shit and all this shit. You know what I mean? And I was like, what you mean? Like, I was like, he was like, yeah. I was like, did you fuck her? Like, did you hook up with her? He was like, nah, man, like, we made out and shit, but like, you know what I mean? Like, she ain't on that. Like, she a virgin type shit. And I'm like, I was like, what the fact she got to, what about her being a virgin got to do with any fucking thing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if she going, she going. Like, you know what I mean? And then it started getting weird. Like, after that date, he was saying, he's like, yeah, it went smooth. We kissed and shit, but you know what I mean? She a virgin, so like, I didn't know what to, like, he basically was telling me like he didn't know what to do. I'm like, nigga, knock her ass down. Like, you know what I mean? So then she started back talking to me again, right? And she started telling me stuff like, she's like, oh, I went on a date with your friend. And I'm like, yeah, how did it go? She was just like, I don't really know. And she was like, I gotta go on more dates with him, but I don't want to go alone no more with him. She was like, how about we all go on a date? And I'm like, for what, nigga? Like, and she's just like, I just want you there. So I told my boy, I was like, hey, bro, she want me to be, she said she don't want to go alone on dates with you no more. She want me to be there. And he was like, man, that's cool. And I'm like, all right, bet. I said, but if she choose, because I know myself, I know I treat bitches like second-class citizens, shit like that. So I know if a bitch get to know me, bro, it's over. So I told him, I said, hey, if she choose, she choose. And my nigga was like, man, whatever, bro. You feel me? So I was just like, all right. Come to find out, she started getting to know me, started getting to know me. Fast forward, she started liking me more, and then she started trying to hang out with me alone. So she went from, so imagine we on fucking dates with this bitch and it's two dudes, right? But she keep forcing me to be there now for some fucking weird reason. I don't fucking know why. Now she's trying to kick it with me alone type, because now she getting to know me. You feel me? And I'm treating her just like a second class citizen, like I always motherfucking do. I'm treating her like shit. I don't really give a fuck about her. I'm beating her in fucking, we went to like an arcade, I'm beating her in games and shit. Like, and I'm noticing my boy, like, he a hard nigga. You know, he been in jail, he been in fights. The nigga robbed niggas, he robbed drug dealers, he do all this shit. But I noticed when he was around the girl, he wasn't like he was with me. He was real, very, like treating her like she was a baby or something, like a little girl, like, oh, do you want this? Like being a gentleman and shit. Like, you feel me? And I'm just treating her like a motherfucking, like, I don't give a fuck if she a fucking virgin and two-parent household and all that bullshit. I'm treating her just like I'll treat any other bitch. Long story short, she wanted to kick it with me, so I had a day off because we work on Saturdays, so I can take my day off when I want to have my own schedule. So, and I knew she had her day off, so I was just like, hey, come to my crib for your day off tomorrow. And then I said, but don't wear no makeup, because I noticed she had like a lot of makeup on her face and shit, because she was like a young girl and shit. And I was like, don't wear no fucking makeup. And the reason I didn't want to wear makeup, because I have experiences back in the day where I make out with white girls and I can see the makeup, it'll get all over my face and shit. Like, you know what I mean? It'll get like all over my face and shit. So she ain't asked no question. She came straight through the crib, no makeup. We started making out right away. You know what I mean? When things started moving forward, she's like, hey, I just want to let you know I've never done this before. And I was like, nah, it's all good. I was like, I'll just put down a towel. I said, if this is truly your first time, I said, it's gonna hurt. But I said, don't say nothing, just bite your fucking lip. You feel me? I'll be gentle, but just bite your fucking lip. Bro, that shit, my dick couldn't get in for nothing to save my life. But when it finally got in, it was blood, it was all that shit. You know how that shit is when you fuck a virgin. Ever since then, she didn't come. But she bit her lip. You know what I mean? I went slow, whatever the case is. Ever since then, that girl was trying to hang out with me every motherfucking day. And we was fucking in back seats of cars. We was because she knew my situation. She knew I had a chick, and then I couldn't go to her parents' house and shit, because she's still living with her parents. So we was fucking in the back seat of my Mercedes at the time. Like, you feel me? It was just hooking up just random places. She wanted it every fucking day. And that girl was obsessed with me. Still probably is, still to this day. Still hit me up type shit. But that just goes to show you what this girl commented, talking about they don't like guys that, what this dumb bitch say? She said, we don't like, women don't want toxic and emotionally abusive love in relationships. First of all, I don't even tell people to be toxic or emotionally abusive. All I tell people is turn down your care. So you see how girls be putting words in my motherfucking mouth? Because nothing I'm saying is be toxic and be emotionally abusive. This is another thing about chicks too, is they lie a lot. This bitch is lying. Everybody that watched all my fucking things, do I say go out of your way to treat? No, I say just turn down your care. Treat her like a second class citizen, because she fucking is. I'm not saying be toxic and emotionally fucking abusive. I'm just saying move to the beat of your own fucking drum. Life is meant to be fucking enjoyed. But that story alone, and I got tons of stories because I hooked up with a bunch of bitches, but that story alone showed me that even if she has initial attraction for you, if you don't act the right way, no matter if she's a virgin, no matter if she's a good girl, no matter if she comes out of a two-house-home family, girls are attracted to the guy that moves to the beat of his own fucking drum. They just can't get enough of that guy. They can't get enough of the guy who's a natural leader, who naturally tells them what to do, who naturally fucking knows what he wants, who's sure of himself. You get all of this when you turn down your fucking care. All of these traits come out when you turn down your fucking care. But you'll get these bitches trying to keep you guys in simp mode. And some of it, I think they just don't know. Some girls just don't fucking know. And some of it, girls are purposely being manipulative. Purposely being manipulative. So that they can get what they want out of you. So, that's what that is. Hey, but before I end this, man, I want to let you guys know I'm creating a community on School. Like I said, it's going to be $48 a month, but for the first month, it's going to be $24 a month. I think we're going to roll it out April 1st. No April Fools. So make sure that if you want to get into it, because you'll be grandfathered in for life, if you want to get into it for cheap, make sure you jump in the month of April. And I'm putting everything, like I'm building it right now. I'm putting a lot of money into it. I'm putting a lot of time into it. I'm building like the perfect community to get people results. So it's going to be all scheduled around getting the average guy whatever the fuck they want, right? It's only 3 things a guy can want: monogamy, They want the pump and dump, or they want rotation, right? You feel me? Whichever one you want, I'm gonna give you the skills so you can choose, so you can be with the girl that you want. You get what I'm trying to say? So, you know what I mean? That's my little 2 cents for today, man. Thank you guys for rocking with me, man. And with that being said, I'm out. Peace.